climb to the top of the world, but the North Star has already flown. I hear rumors of a place where the soul was born. I watch all the bright lights shimmer, try to see something where there is none. And I really believe that I could touch the sun. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my mind? Everything is alright, but I keep seeing ghosts in the daylight. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my mind? Everything is alright, but I keep seeing ghosts in the daylight. Turn the lights down low and watch all the vampires in silhouette. I run for the hills and try to keep my head. There's still a chance we can make it in it. Hold on, hope. It's what I'm saying, but the words don't come out right. Who's inside my mind?
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Para-Prob podcast. My God, it's been for freaking ever. Oh, how you guys been? Missed you guys. It's been a minute. And I do apologize. For those of you who haven't seen the Para-Crew podcast, I was taking a little bit of a break. Needed a little bit of a mental minute, so to speak. But I'm back. I'm back. And as long as work and everything else and personal scheduling works out, the Para-Prob will continue on as scheduled on all Parapost Network Central, on Paralinks Pun 1, P3 Family, all over. We're still going to be around. I'm still going to be here, and we're still kicking ass. So tonight we have an amazing co-host, because you guys know by now, we don't have guests on here. We have co-hosts. And my co-host tonight is a wonderful investigator. Absolutely amazing. And I know she she loves flattery. But she is an amazing investigator. She's a great individual. I love hanging out with her and chatting with her. She is a part of the global ghost hunt, helping out with locations. And it is an honor to have her here for tonight's topic, which is near and dear, I know, to her. For multiple reasons, but we'll get into that just a little bit later. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the Para-Prob, none other than Jen. Hi, Jen. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Oh, we have another co-host.
We have a third person.
Hi.
Say hi.
Millions of people are seeing your face. What do you want to say?
Did you hear him?
No.
He said hi.
Hi. I'm joking. It's not millions of people. We have 12 on right now. But you know what? I love everybody. I love these guys for watching. So, like always, let's say hello to the audience, because the audience makes these shows amazing. So, first of all, Rochelle. Hi, Rochelle. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Para-Prob. Nerd Witch. Not a problem. So, earlier, J-Mac, Emmy's husband, he actually does these giveaways. Well, they did this lottery thing where you pick a number and the number comes up, you win the prize. Well, today it was for Starbucks. Well, I personally don't drink Starbucks, so I let Nerdwitch have it. Let her have it. The Listen Queen herself, Chrissy. What's up, Chrissy? Listen, we're going to be listening because there's a good topic tonight. Steven, Big Papa Pun himself. Welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Vicky, hello, Vicky. Courtney, thank you. And please, please enjoy the show. But Courtney is awesome. Courtney shares these shows out all the time, and I love her for that. That is awesome. Mark Lee from Enlightened Souls Paranormal. What's up, brother? How you doing tonight? David Hope, the Paracrew fan of the month. Welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Me too. I appreciate that, Nerdwitch. Thank you so much. What up? That has to be the Don himself, Victor Santiago. I'm not sure. And everybody's saying hello to each other. Ron from RLC Paranormal. What's up, brother? How you doing? Happen Paranormal. Robin, what's up, brother? What is up? Aaron, what's up, brother? Aaron Hoffman. He actually was just on Jen, I don't know if you saw it, but he was just on Through the Lens, Aaron Hoffman, with Brian and Lex this past Sunday.
I haven't. I tried to stay off Facebook.
Fair enough.
Had a lot of stuff going on.
Fair enough.
Similar to things you've been going through.
Fair enough. And of course, Raven's here. No, it is Don Vic. Ernie, what is up? Ernie Pack. Ernie and I need to have a chat. Ernie and his wife Denise, beautiful wife Denise. Yes, I'm kissing ass. Deal with it. They actually were just in my neck of the woods. And I can't believe you didn't even say anything, Ernie. But Ernie did get his biscuits, so that's good. So Jen, excuse me. So Jen, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Oh, okay. Well, where do I start? Let's see. I work for an RV company. I live in northern Indiana, about 20 minutes from Michigan. As you can see, I have a little one. I've got a medium one and a 19-year-old.
Ooh.
It's formerly known as BSR Paranormal. I wanted to go a different direction with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I changed the name to Eclipse Paranormal. I started this, 10, 11 years ago. I was with another team, and I decided it really wasn't for me because, well, they were swingers. Not my cup of tea, so decided to branch out, start my own thing. We host multiple events through the year. We do public investigations. We travel all over the place. I've had some things going on this year between personal things, and I've had some anxiety, depression. I've had some health problems. Had to get a protective order. So I kind of had to cancel everything for the rest of the year.
Makes sense, Jen. And you know what? And I know we all like to have fun on the show, but all my shows. But in all seriousness, I know exactly how you feel. For those who have been following along, I was supposed to be on a sabbatical till the beginning of the new year, but Jen, as we were talking backstage, I was filling Jen in a little bit, and let's just say my arm was twisted, and I twisted back. Well, Jen, it is a pleasure to have you on, and I'm so happy. You and I haven't really got the chance to speak a lot, but the conversations we do have are always fun and exciting, and I love hanging out with you. I did a paranormal free trip, try to keep it low key. Fair enough, Ernie. Fair enough, brother. Still want to chat though. So anyway, tonight, guys, we are going to be discussing a really interesting topic here in the Para-Prob podcast. As most of you guys know, we talk about different issues In the field, we talk about starting up in the field. We talk about different things. Well, tonight we're talking about a networking thing that honestly, I think it's overlooked. And Jen, I think you'll agree with me on it. It gets overlooked a lot, and that's the events and the conventions.
Yep.
A lot of people, like I'm a part of another community. I'm a part of another community who, we do conventions. We like conventions, but starting out in the field, it can be a little daunting. You see all these different events and whatnot. So the first thing I wanted to ask you, and by all means, have at it. What would a good convention look like for a brand new team or new to this field, someone new to the field?
I would go to something close but bigger if it was me.
Okay.
Because when I first started there, I lived in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's like the second largest city in Indiana behind Indy.
Hmm.
So they had some ladies had a convention there
Okay.
at the Grand Wayne Center, which is big. And I had only been in the field maybe a year or two. And I actually had a table there. We got interest there. I spoke there, and it was just close to home. Just you'll meet people. That was so long ago. The Tennessee Wraith Chasers were just starting out.
Oh wow.
So if that tells you how long I've been in this
Wow.
field.
Yeah. Been a minute.
And I met them. They were known, but they weren't like big like they are now. I met Jody Cook there, who is a cryptid investigator. He refuses to ghost hunt with us, but he'll chase Sasquatch, aliens, and dogmen all day. So,
Fair enough.
I do work with Jody. I actually am the Indiana chapter rep for the North American Dogman Project as well. So I do go look for things that growl and hide in trees at night and throw rocks and things at you. Boulders, rocks, trees, whatever they want. What else? Just have a lot of... For my events, I have a lot of speakers. And I also like a variety of vendors.
Yeah.
Whether I don't want like all tarot card readers or all psychic mediums. So I want a good blend of teams that hold events, locations that are good representatives. Personally, for mine, I have them from all fields, not just ghost hunting. So you have a variety. But if it's specifically to ghost hunting, then of course you're going to have your researchers, your teams, your authors. We need authors. Okay. And for they just had a big conference in Paris, Tennessee for the Dogman. It was a Dogman conference. Of course, people shared their stories. It's always interesting to meet different people.
It really is. And that's one thing I love about conventions, because honestly, number one, you'll never know who you're going to meet.
Yep.
I was saying that there's a community that I'm also a part of, not just the paranormal. I was at a convention. There is a famous YouTuber that I absolutely love. I love watching him, love his content. I actually met his brother. His brother is an artist, and I met him at this one convention. And Mackenzie, Wicked Consultant, was like awestruck because she loves his stuff, and I do too. He's good, but I don't get starstruck that often. And she was like, I was like, no, come here. and I was asking him like personal questions. I'm like, so, what's your mom? Because the mom is really big into this content. Like, she's a part of it once in a while. I was like, is your mom like that normally? Is your brother like that? Different things. But yeah, that's one thing I really love about these conventions is, again, you never know who you're going to meet. And I see you, Steven. I was getting there. But, fuck it. We'll just jump. And by the way, if you guys haven't seen again, NC-17, so there will be cussing because my show. Fuck it. Well, our show tonight. So fuck it. But Steven, yes, New Orleans Fear Fest, Parafest 2023 is down in New Orleans. And it's going to be a hell of a time. I don't know, Jen, if you've heard of this yet, but Steven, Howard, Chrissy, and a bunch of them are throwing this together down in literally the French Quarter. And it's going to be literally a paranormal Mardi Gras. Is the only way I can really explain this thing. And it is going to be so much fun. And like he's saying, too, it's the 3rd annual. So definitely go check that out, guys. I'm sure there'll be information all over Paralinks. I'll be sharing it out as well. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. That's for next year. Obviously, the Global Ghost Hunt. That's another event that Jen and I are a part of. We're excited for that. But actually, there's 2 events, Jen, that you run. And I wanted to touch on that, if you don't mind, real quick. So if you want dealer's choice, do you want to? I have both pulled up here on the tab. Which one would you like to talk about first?
Surprised me, but I have a quick question.
Yeah.
When is the New Orleans Parafest?
That is actually going to be in October of 2023. It'll be, I believe, right after or just at, well, let's see. We start our October, actually, it'll be during Global Ghost Hunt towards the tail end of the second half, because the first one's in May and the other one's in October. So, yeah, it'll be at the tail end of that one.
Yeah, I've already got my locations booked.
Ooh. Well, we're working. I'm working. I got some plans. I got
old hospital on College Hill.
Okay.
In May, and then the Hinsdale House.
Oh, here it is. Thank you, Chrissy. Listen Queen herself, saving the day as usual. October 20th through the 22nd.
I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, and though, again, folks, if you're interested in that, I highly suggest it. But we'll be plastering it all over Facebook anyway, just like we do with Global Ghost Hunt. Please go check out both of them. So let's see. Let's talk about the women one, the para retreat, because honestly, for the first time I've heard about this women's retreat, it was actually with Brian Laverty when we did our Women Investigate 2 little series. We're planning on a second one. It's just a little busy. But when I first heard about this, it was intriguing because, number one, it's obviously all for women. Mm-hmm. And it's literally like a camp. It's like a camp / workshop / paranormal event. And you just listen, you guys will understand why I'm excited for this one. So here it is. And as you can see, I am following. Yay. Right there. Would you like to explain it about this event?
Sure. So it was put together. I started it back in 2017, 18, somewhere in there. Yep.
2017.
See, it's sad. I'm getting old and my memory's gone to shit. But
I barely fucking know what day it is, so
I'm like, today is Monday, right?
Sure.
So I thought, you know what? There's all these women in the field. Mm-hmm. There's hardly any women on TV. There's not really any women in lead positions on TV. It's always men, and women are their sidekicks. Yep. So I was like, let's do an event for women. Why not? So the first one was in 2018 or 19. And it was at Ohio State Reformatory.
Ooh.
Yeah, my favorite place to go. Got stories on top of stories for that. Mm-hmm. He can tell you. I actually had a visitor one night and he saw him. Yeah, that's a whole nother. He is not scared at all. He's just acting like it. But back to the women's retreat. This year, due to I can't talk. Due to COVID, I've had to reschedule it. Now that things have settled down, we're going to have it next year. It's June 24th and 25th. It'll be in Moundsville in West Virginia. We're going to have For this one, all it is female vendors, female speakers, female team leads. I decided to open the investigation up to men as well because a lot of ladies wanted to bring their husbands.
Someone has to carry the equipment, so it makes sense.
There we go. That'll work. But all the leads are females. The staff is all female.
Mm.
And then Saturday, it will be speakers and vendors. Sunday, I'm going to have a Psychic Sunday event where I need psychics, like different psychics can come in and give readings on stage for an hour.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Like, say you start at, I'm just throwing this out here. Say you start at 10.
Mhm.
We'll have somebody at 10, then somebody at 11, 12, and we'll rotate that out throughout the day.
That's awesome. So what makes, I mean, obviously it's a women focused,
Yes.
Event, but what makes this event different from some of the other ones that you've been a part of?
Mostly because it highlights and features women from all fields of the paranormal, not just ghost hunting. I have a girl, lady, Ashley Hilt. I would love for her to come speak about Mothman.
Mm.
I have female ufologists, female Sasquatch, Bigfoot researchers, female authors that research all kinds of cryptids. So it's female focused.
That sounds like honestly a lot of fun.
It highlights women because we don't get the recognition that the men do a lot of the time.
And I'm not just saying this to kiss ass, ladies. I mean it wholeheartedly. Absolutely right. 100%. And guys, do your thing. If anybody knows Ashley Hill, get her in contact with Miss Jen Jacobs down here.
I talked to her. I'm like, you haven't filled out your app yet. Are you going to come talk?
Pressure.
Oh, I keep forgetting to do that.
Pressure. Let's go. But seriously, ladies and men, please go to, this is on Facebook right here. I have the Facebook pulled up. Women's Para Retreat Weekend and Conference. You can find it on Facebook, or you can go to the website right here, womenspararetreat.com. Screenshot this, guys. Let's blast this out. Let's make this a lot of fun, because one reason why I did that Women Investigate 2 with Brian wasn't just because of just, whatever, for whatever reason, personal reasons. It was because I actually do feel exactly like you do, Jen. Women do not get enough credit in this field. They do not. Think of any of the shows so far. The only one that I can even think of is the Paranormal Couple. And we all know who that is. And it's sad. It really is sad. Ernie says, I think a successful convention has to have some big names involved to draw a decent crowd. Sad but true. People simply don't get excited about conventions unless they have celebrities involved. I agree. To an extent, though. Nothing against you, brother. But my feeling is we are all, and I think actually Brian and AJ from Coventry Circle, we were talking about this. We are only just a couple people. We only have so many followers. We're not big names. But you know what? Together, we can really push a lot of events out and have some fun and really make an impact in our field without the Hollywood people coming in. So anyway, I'm saving that rant.
I actually had the one time we were at Ohio State Reformatory, the Friday before, like we went on Saturday, that Friday night, Nick Groff was there.
Oh, okay.
And this was years ago. And people are like, well, why didn't you come then? I said, what makes you think that, and this is nothing against him, because I know there's fans out there, so don't say Jen talk shit about you. But what makes you think that because he's a celebrity that he'll get a better encounter or experience than I would? The ghosts aren't gonna be like, oh my God, he's on TV. Oh my God, I have to communicate with him. No. just because you're on TV doesn't mean shit that you're going to get better evidence than me walking in there.
Well, I'm glad you said that because, as most of you know, there is a certain individual who is a hot button of mine. And he's pretty well known for taking off his shirt because there's a demon nearby. Anyway, he did an investigation at a location in San Diego that my team and I did 2 weeks prior to them being there. We caught better evidence, and we have not even a quarter of the equipment. It's like, duh, have a fucking personality.
I have a story about that. I have a great story. So, I'm really good friends with Cy, which is Southern Indiana Ghost Hunters.
Mhm.
I do you Waverly Hills, like years ago when they first started going in there. I don't know if you'll remember this, but his name's Mike. He was the guide back then. He was a guide there for 10 years. And if you watch the old shows, he's on there.
Mhm.
So his team had actually went to Thornhaven Manor down in Newcastle when it was open. Go, you know who I'm talking about?
Mhm.
They took one of their photos, did not give them credit for it on the show.
Sounds familiar. Sounds very familiar. See, and that's the other thing. Like with this team, this group, and if you guys know or seen me more than once, you know who I'm talking about. But they interviewed myself and another individual who has never investigated the location and used his interview instead of mine. Personal experience against BS. But anyway, um, but as far as Waverly, there is somebody. Well, there's two people in the room right now who know a lot about it, and actually, Denise right here says she knows about Mothman. She actually grew up there, and she also goes squatching.
I actually have had some crazy stuff. I'll have to share this picture with you when I find it.
Mhm.
We had I went outside one day. I thought, what in the hell is that laying on my deck? And you know those walnuts that fall off that have like the peel, the green? I think they're
Mhm.
walnuts.
Yeah.
That peel was torn apart laying on a corner of my deck. I thought it was cat shit or dog shit, but it was torn up walnuts.
Hmm.
Now that winter, I went outside and I almost stepped on these prints. There were footprints, like actual, like I'd say they were about that long, that were in the snow. Like they look like feet. And I was like,
Hmm.
and Ariana looked at those and she's like, "You almost stepped on that, Mom. Get some pictures."
See,
So
now
I'll have to.
that's parenting done right.
I have that picture on my phone.
Yeah, it's probably he has my old phone. He's probably got it.
Cool.
But yeah,
Ernie is saying I'm not saying that events
that
can't
was
be
weird.
informative and positive without celebs. To the contrary, I think that those who rarely with no camera crews around provide better information. But if you want to sell tickets, oh no, absolutely, I agree,
Yeah.
Ernie. I agree, brother. I agree. And I like I've said before, and I'm not going against what you're saying, brother. I really am not. Me personally, celebrities are one of those. No, again, nothing against anybody. Not trying to bash, but my thing is a celebrity. They're only a celebrity because of the people behind them. They're no better than anybody else. And collectively, we can get the same audience with the same way, doing the same things, if not better, minus the camera crew. That's all it is. That's all it is. But no, I'm not denying that at all. If you have a celebrity, you're right. A
Oh, yeah.
celebrity coming into an event will really boost sales. Absolutely.
And no, there was an event in Fort Wayne like a year ago in October. I don't
Mhm.
even know if he had it this year, but he was charging $300 or $325 a table, and he had like Kane Hodder come in and Grant Wilson. I'm trying to remember. Was it Bella Lugosi's daughter or somebody like that? I mean, it was a whole list,
Hmm.
but it was expensive.
Well, Vicky's asking about your encounter. Was it both feet or just one? And I know where you're going with this, Vicky.
Vicky.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
No, it was there. You've probably seen Jonathan Myers from Crossover Paranormal Society. Him. We were on his show talking, and he got into topic of cryptids, and we were talking about Bigfoot. He goes, he just can't understand why everyone only finds one print. It's never two. It's never one after the other. It's always just one print. So I decided, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not Bigfoot. We don't need to call it Bigfoot anymore. It's a giant fuzzy pogo ape because this thing
There
just
you go.
bounces. So that was the thing. But you won't sell tickets by advertising or well, especially the second one. Ernie, maybe. The second one, I don't know. I heard he's a prick. But no, DeadCon did not happen this year in Fort Wayne. Oh, okay.
Yep,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. The celebrities bring people in who are not in this field. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. So the other convention that you do, I am actually honored that you've invited me to speak at.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited. And I'm also, what did you call it? The official podcast?
The official, unofficial podcast.
So the Para Crew will be the unofficial podcast of this next event, and I am excited about it. We talked about the ladies. Ladies, I love you, appreciate each and every one of you, but this is for the men. This is the men of the Paranormal Convention. Can you go in a little bit of detail of what this one is about?
It's the same concept. It's the women's retreat, except with men.
Oh, fair. So never.
It's the only thing. And that information is very wrong.
Okay.
I'm lazy. I have not updated anything.
That's fair.
I just not been on Facebook, and I haven't even done anything with the website lately, which I kind of feel bad about. But the men's event will be September 16th in Winchester, Indiana.
Okay.
The investigation will be Saturday night at, ready for this, Randolph County Asylum.
Oh.
It's my second favorite place to investigate in Indiana.
Mm.
And then right across the street is the 4-H grounds. So we're going to have the convention right across the street.
That is going to be a lot of fun.
I love Randolph County.
See, I honestly, I think you told me about it, but I forgot. But now that you told me again, I'll probably forget in 10 minutes. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm excited. I am really excited about it. Not just because of obviously the location, because as we've talked before, and I know Brian Laverty feels the same way, and I know so does our Paralinks family. Locations are very important. They're very important to our field. But when you get a group of people together for these conventions, who the hell knows what's going to happen and the connections you make and how much fun we're going to have. And folks, seriously, if you haven't, go check this out. I mean, look at this, 176 followers, 170 likes. What are we doing? Come on. There you go. Save it. Look it up.
I do have a team lead already.
Mhm.
It's Dave Jones.
Does that
He
name sound
has over 400 EVPs.
familiar?
He's a really good investigator. He's a good friend. I actually met him through Jody Cook. He investigates. He's one of the founders of the NADP. And he
Okay.
also ghost hunts. So yeah, I've been invited to investigate with him and down by Cincinnati, and he'll for a while he'd like text me on Thursday and say, "Hey, we're going to this park. There's been a dog man spotted. Do you want to come down tomorrow?" I'm like, that's a 5-hour drive. I can't do that tomorrow.
You gotta love it.
Get me on a Saturday and I can do it.
You gotta love it.
Dave's
Gotta
a good
love it.
guy. You'll like Dave. He's
Sounds like it. So, folks, again, do what you do best. Head on over to Facebook, right here, Men of the Paranormal Convention, Women's Para Retreat Weekend. I left them up there long enough. You should have screenshotted them if you haven't. Go back after the show and give them a like, follow, share the crap out of this, because these are going to be two amazing events that I am personally excited on hearing more about and seeing more about. But do not go anywhere, because I still have a couple more questions for Jen, and we're going to talk about probably some other stuff. But we have a new P3 video that we're going to be playing for everybody, and a commercial. So I know you guys are going to love this. It's about 5 minutes. Calm down. But there are people who need to be shouted out, because honestly, one thing I realized during my little sabbatical was we make the difference. We together make the difference. And we are an amazing community full of positivity and loving individuals who honestly care. So you're going to watch them. So we'll be right back after the P3 video and our commercial break.
It's been coming up like sun above. It's making us come together. Been making plans and joining hands. Come by me, stand and come together. When they know we've had enough, they'll try and call our bluff. But no, there's no stopping us. We're making a promise. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. They say we're weak when we don't speak, but they don't see us come together. Behind closed doors, we choose love, not war. It's at our core when we come together. They will hear us loud and clear. We'll walk right through the fear. And then once we'll all appear and say, we're standing right here, come on. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh. It's been coming up like sun above. It's making us come together. Been making plans and joining hands. Come by me, stand and come together. When they know we've had enough, they'll try and call our bluff. But no, there's no stopping us. We're making a promise. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, we're starting up something. We're starting up when we don't speak, but they don't see us come together. Behind closed doors, we choose love, not war. It's at our core when we come together. They will hear us loud and clear. We'll walk right through the fear, and then once we'll all appear and say, we're standing right here. Come on. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh.
We're back. And yes, before anybody says anything, I just love that song. That and the other one. Ghost in the
Oh
Daylight.
shoot! Hold on.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I do want to actually, before we continue, make a special announcement. I want to officially welcome 3 new groups, people into the P3 program. I am super excited and honored to have them in the family. First and foremost, I want to welcome Brian Clary from SRI, Spectral Research and Investigations. They're out of West Virginia. I want to welcome them to the family. I want to also welcome Anthony. I think he's still on here from the Texas Wraith Hunters. I want to welcome those guys to the P3 family. And I want to also welcome our brother. You guys know him and love him, Victor Santiago from the Don Vic Show. All 3 are in the P3 family. We are honored to have them a part of this. And couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier to have such amazing groups involved with this. They just signed this week. I'm super excited. So welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Love to have you here. So, Jen, back to you. So
I have 2 questions.
Yeah. Go for it.
The Texas Wraith Hunters, are they like associated with the Tennessee Wraith Chasers?
Anthony, are you still here? Because there's Anthony. That's who is in it. I'm not sure if he's affiliated with them or not. I don't know. So Anthony, if you're still on here, brother, let us know.
My other question is for Victor. I think I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Let's find out.
And I think he did the thing over in Cleveland over Halloween. Something like that.
Victor
No.
Santiago?
On the 24th with Sabrina.
Well, Victor Santiago is from the Don Vic Show out of Boston. I don't see a mutual friend. No, okay. Victor Santiago, actually you were friends with Anthony though. But Victor Santiago is part of the Don Vic Show out of Boston with his boy IG. They are actually not in the field. They are a podcast that features MMA fighters, producers, actors, actresses, a bunch of different people, and especially highlight local artists like rappers, hip hop, a bunch of people. But he and IG absolutely love our field. They love what we're doing and fully support us. And the P3 is made for everybody. You don't have to be in the paranormal to be a part of the P3 family. And Victor, I invited Victor. I was like, listen, brother, you promote positivity. You support this field. We'd love to have you. And he accepted. So thanks, Joanne. I appreciate that. But yeah, Victor Santiago. So brother, welcome to all those guys. So Jen, we kind of spoke a little bit about what makes an event worthwhile, you know, what you like to see in events and stuff like that. You're going to probably love this part, and which is another reason why the NC-17 rating is right here. I want to talk about a couple things. First, what makes an event, I don't want to say toxic, but what's a red flag to look for in events?
Assholes.
Well, fair enough. Um, let let's say I'm a new investigator, and I'm looking through Facebook, trying to figure out an event to go to. What are some red flags as a new investigator I should look for?
Oh, geez. I would check people out who are hosting.
Okay.
I would check the speakers, the guests out. The first one, I had a couple girls that were team leads, and they kind of split up the groups.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not coming back.
Well, apparently, Karina agrees with you with the asshole comment. And I hope I'm saying your name right, Karina.
Oh gosh, what else? I would see what they have done. Like they say they're an author.
Mm-hmm.
I would see what they've actually done,
Okay.
what they've wrote about. I've had some, you're going to like this one. So this lady wanted to be a psychic medium
Mm-hmm.
at the lab when I was going to have it in 2020
Mm-hmm.
when COVID hit. So what I do is I have to fill out an application. If I don't know you, I'll interview you and have someone else do it. So I talked to this lady. She's like, oh, yeah, she's a psychic medium. She knows, I can feel your energy. My ass lied to her to see what response I would get out of her.
Mm-hmm.
She went right along with all the shit I told her.
Oh my God.
Yep. Well, I can feel your anger towards your daughter's dad. I'm like, well, you ain't even mad about that. I just wanted to see what you would say to test you.
Not to go on a tangent, but like again, those of you who've seen my show more than 5 minutes, it fucking happens. I never understood this, and I'm sure some of you, and I know I'm aging myself, so shut the fuck up. But Miss Cleo, we've all probably heard of Miss Cleo. If you're really a psychic, do you really need a telephone number? Shouldn't you be calling the person? Shouldn't you already know? Oh, this person's going to call me. I'm going to preempt. I'm going to call them first. That's just me. I mean,
Yep.
I don't know.
What is Joanne's comment? Some of my friends went and got scammed.
Yes,
they were supposed to get paid and never did for their booth.
Which I was actually, I love Joanne. I was actually going to ask something like this. So when you're looking at an event and it's a paid event, what are some things that might throw you off or might want to be aware of it when they're asking for money, whether it's for a booth or whether it's for admittance? What kind of things should people be getting, or what kind of things should people be looking at?
What I offer is, what are you doing? Oh, I don't know what he's doing. But what I do with mine is you get a table,
Mm-hmm.
you get 2 chairs. What else? A discount on your hotel rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And for my speakers, I provide one night hotel for, I like Chrissy's comment. People assume psychics know everything.
I'm picking. Listen. This is my show. Love you, Chrissy.
What I do is I would give like my speakers and my team leads
Mm-hmm.
and my staff one night hotel accommodations. So if you're going to speak on Saturday, you get Saturday night paid. and you get your hotel, you get your table, you get your chairs. What else?
Now, all of this is, I know this is kind of a dumb question, but you should be getting receipts or some kind of signatures and contracts written up, right? There should be some sort of agreement.
I do.
Okay, so there should be. So for me, I would say like if you pay for something like PayPal or Venmo or whatever, always make sure you get receipts. But my thing is, this is just me being curious, and this is just how I am. Unless it's through a website, I always like to communicate with the creator, the person in charge, the lead, and I make a conversation first. I check them out like that. I don't just, oh, that looks like good time, and just
All of my stuff, I've kind of veered away from PayPal and Venmo. I actually set up a not Etsy. No, yes, I set up an Etsy shop, but it's through Square.
Okay.
So you can go on there and you look through the packages or whatever online.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just click the link and it takes you to that Square shop where you can purchase.
So
because
at least there's some sort.
I tried to do it through GoDaddy and they
Mm-hmm.
were so expensive. So yeah,
You're not the only person that has told me that, but at least there's some sort of trail. You have some sort of paper trail where your money is going. That's probably a thing.
I send receipts. I send contracts out, like for speakers and staff and team leads. They have a separate contract than speakers do.
Okay.
And vendors, they all have separate contracts. And I set a date. And like if something happens, like with COVID, you have the option to roll it over. And the investigation site's already paid for. So when I have some ladies that wanted a refund, so I refunded their hotels already. But until their package is resold, I cannot refund them that money because I didn't get the money back. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So once their package is resold, I can refund that money.
That's fair. And I think some people forget too that, these type of conventions or events, it's business. It's a business transaction. Sometimes, you do what you can. I like Ernie's comment here. For a new investigator, I suggest they look for events that promote networking with established and experienced teams. Have you seen any like red flags, or do you know of anything that people should look for? Any keywords to kind of shy away from when looking at a detail of an event?
I can tell you this, that there's a lot of scammers out there. The first year we did, I'm going to say this, world's largest ghost hunt at Thornhaven. We had, I don't know how many times people tried to sell our tickets to me. Oh yeah, they're dumb. Wow. I would message them and say, hey, what's the email to send payment to? Oh, they give it to me. I'd be like, that's not the email that's not the PayPal. I said, you realize I'm the one that is hosting this event. They would block me immediately. And that happens a lot. And I've seen other events that's happened to. So scammers do really like to say, hey, I've got these 2 extra tickets. It's actually happened to where people have showed up at events and they're like, I bought these tickets from this person online. Well, that's not it hasn't happened to me, but it's happened to others, that these people have bought these tickets from these scammers. They show up and they don't have a ticket. So you really have to watch that. Like I said, mine goes through Square.
That happens a lot.
Yep.
Anytime we sell tickets to anything scammers. Yep.
Yep.
See, that's why I like getting people like Jen up here because right with the source. Same way with Steven, Howard, Chrissy. It's right from the source. Go to your source, do your research, do your due diligence. Hell, we're fucking investigators. This is what we do. It should be second nature to us to check things out. We should be nosy. Check it out. And if it's not on a website like globalghosthunt.com, Beer Fest New Orleans, the Women Para Retreat, stuff like that, if it's not from that website, I highly suggest against purchasing anything unless you know the host. Like I know if I feel comfortable enough, like say I want to get, say Jen's offering a t-shirt for the men's retreat that I'm going to. She's selling a hoodie. For some reason, I just can't get online. I can't do it. I feel more comfortable with sending the money to Jen, saying, here's my money. Can you please do this for me? And I know Jen would take care of me because Jen and I know each other. Some random person out of bumfuck nowhere, no, I'll pick one up when I get there. You know what I mean?
And I tried, I didn't realize this, but here's a tip for you too. I didn't know you could do this. So I was gonna sell my Grand Prix online the other day.
Mhm.
And I forgot I actually put it down as a trade-in.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I'm getting old. So I got these people that were like, oh, I'll buy it for $900. Give me your address. Give me your phone number. When I would click on their profile, it would say you cannot see where they're from. Did you know that certain countries can block their profiles on Facebook? I didn't know that. So I was like, yeah, I don't think you're here.
See, those type of people I report. Like even on TikTok. Like I'm not a big TikToker. And actually, I find it funny. I go on these shows and you guys, I don't know if anybody has seen me on TikTok on my lives, but I love doing these lives here. I'm very comfortable doing it. I'm very confident for the most part. I try to have fun with it. On TikTok, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm just hi. Like I'm terrible. No, I'm serious. I sat there the one day just kind of like, what do I say? I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway. So I want to say hello to this person real quick, Fairly Fear. If you guys haven't checked out his YouTube channel, and Jen, this, and including you on this one too, this is that guy I was telling you about.
Yeah.
I was telling you about him backstage. That's him. So definitely go check out Fraley's channel. Show him some love, show him some support, and obviously, as always, let him know the consultant sent you. But great guy. I highly, highly suggest if you're having a bad day, or even if you're having a good day, go check him out. Check him out, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Show him some love. So, Jen, we're winding down on our time, but there is one question that is kind of like my, let's just say when I have Uno and I have a draw 4 in my hand, you start drooling, you're so excited. This is it. And I know there are certain people who are going to go, oh God, Matt, why are you asking this one? I want to know from your experiences. And if you want to use names, have at it. If you don't, I understand. What, as far as conventions, events, what are their biggest flaws? What makes them fail? What is the biggest problem with these conventions?
Sometimes they're too expensive to go to. Like the one in Fort Wayne, I couldn't pay $300 for a table. That's insane. I'm trying to think. What's the one in Louisville? Mid-South?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yes, I agree. Too many egos. You got that right.
I'm a fat kid, and I read that too quick. I thought it said egos, and I went, what? Who's talking about waffles?
Xander started laughing. He was like,
I love Eggos, man. I'm a fat kid. I love Eggos. Put some strawberry jelly on those damn things. Hell yeah.
There you go. Some strawberry jelly on it too.
Ooh, that is so good, bud.
He loves some waffles.
Clear your schedule. Seriously, you put some strawberry jelly on top of an Eggo waffle, you don't want to do anything the rest of the day. You just sit there, just
Oh, there's a restaurant here where I live at. They have a waffle that has strawberries, has mixed berries, whipped cream, ice cream, and chocolate syrup on it.
I'm on my way.
Oh my god, it's so good.
That's
But,
all you had to
yeah.
say. You
It's
had me.
like huge. Like
Now, the big,
it's so good.
the
And
big
they
question.
actually have it under waffles and not dessert.
The big
and-
question though: Belgian waffles or like just regular? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That kid's hungry.
Yeah. Oh, it's so
Oh.
good. I was like, oh, and they have Nutella crepes. Yes. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I love him too.
Oh. Uh huh. That does sound amazing. Oh.
Oh, they're delicious. But
You love me. I'm old Greg. No, we'll save that. I don't know. Did you freeze on me, Jen? Oh. Oh, there she is. There she is. You froze on me
lost
for a second.
I
But
was buffering.
it's all good. It's all good.
You know, it's the Matrix.
Right. Right. I don't know if you've ever heard of old Greg, but I don't think we should start old Greg on this show right now. We'll be here for another hour or two. Oh boy. The events that are run by or feature fraud should be avoided. Won't name names, but the one I'm thinking of has been mentioned. And that's the other thing.
Oh.
Now, I do want to ask this because this is something that's been brought to my attention a few times. And before someone's event that just happened, which I heard nothing against, but I'm just saying the facts. I heard it bombed. One thing I've also heard is when you go looking for an event or a convention or whatever, talk to the people, network, start talking with people not affiliated with the event itself. Because obviously, you guys, like, for example, Jen and I are with Global Ghost Hunt. Jen's on locations. I'm the consultant. We all know I follow Brian John Laverty. Jen likes Brian John. We all follow, and we support everybody in our little community. Don't talk to us about Global Ghost Hunt. And I'm saying that because find out information from us, but talk to other people. Network. Find out what event you're going to. Find out what their thoughts are. Who has been there before? Who has personal experience, a third-party experience. Obviously, Global Ghost Hunt is a brand new event, so no one's had any personal experiences with them yet. And I'm telling you, this time next year, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be very impressed from where you got going on. I will say that. And always network, find out information, look at reviews, talk to people. And the main thing, though, is have fun. When you go to these events, like, I don't know if I should tell you this now or wait till the day of the event, Jen, but believe it or not, my loud mouth has a problem with public speaking. I hate being in front of people talking, believe it or not. I really do.
I get that. I actually went to high school with a girl that would have a panic attack when she'd have to speak in front of the class.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, this is a new venture for me. This is something new. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. Why? Same reason why I'm doing this. I'm networking. I'm trying to help everybody, trying to work with people, trying to make new friends, new family. And I am not touching that one, Denise.
Are they Pac-Man Paranormal?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
I believe so. I believe so. I'm sorry, Ernie and Denise, if we're just learning each other, so I believe they are. But actually, I'll check that out real quick. But I think they are.
We
That's
are.
what I think. Yep, we
Yep.
are. Actually,
Look at
you
that.
say
I'm right on top of that.
we are Penn State. Get it? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we were getting the facts straight. But yes, um, but no, you always want to do your research. Don't forget, folks, in everything we do in this field, we are above and first and foremost, we are investigators, researchers, whatever you want to call us. We are paranormal investigators. The investigation doesn't just mean being out in the field; it also means here at home. Do your research, investigate, check things out, fact check, figure things out, see what the truth really is, and then act upon it. Don't go in blind, especially when it comes to money. You could
And
really screw yourself up.
and also don't believe everything you hear, because some people, I know a lot of people, I'm very straightforward. I don't sugarcoat anything. So it just kind of falls out some days.
I love you.
And people call me a bitch. But once, and I've also, like, one of my best friends, she's my daughter's godmother. When we met, we didn't like each other. And now we're really close. And some girls that I met that I worked with, they're like, I really thought you were a bitch when I first met you, but you're not, because I have that wall. And but check the people out, and don't always believe everything you hear,
Find
because
out for yourself.
there's people I've kicked off my team for a variety of reasons. And one of them said I was trying to steal his equipment. I don't want your damn equipment.
Yeah, if I
And
believed everything that I've heard about me, I would kick my own ass.
yep.
But the fact of the matter is we'll save that for another show. We'll say that because I could go into a 6-hour rant. But Denise
Yeah, I
says we
could
haven't done
probably
much
go
for
the
a
other
podcast.
6 hours.
Mm. But yeah, they actually are very, very involved with Save Waverly Hills. I don't know if you've heard about what's going on, but definitely I would highly suggest check us out. And if anybody can help out, please do. It is a really great cause. And I'm not trying to take sides here, but I am, again, an investigator. I've done my research. I have looked into different things. I've seen both sides of the fence, and pros outweigh the cons on this one, folks. So definitely go check it out. Save Waverly Hills. Show them some support. Show them some love. If you have any questions, Ernie and Denise will be more than happy to help you out. I know Howard is really passionate about it as well. So is a lot of other people. Go check him out. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Anyway, Jen, you are awesome. I absolutely love hanging out with you.
Thanks.
And it's really good. And
I
it's
had to do the
really,
hair flip.
I saw that. So, but we really do. We really do have fun. We do have fun when we just hang out and bullshit. And it's really good to see you again. It's been a minute. It needs
You
to.
too.
It needs to be a little more frequent. But
We could talk about shit for hours.
oh yeah,
On top of hours.
oh yeah. But sadly,
Xander agrees.
I have 2 more videos I have to get done tonight for Para-Prob Studios. For those of you who don't know, Para-Prob Studios is a business I started up. I'm doing intros, outros, promotional videos, commercials. All the videos you saw here tonight, including the closing that'll be coming up here shortly, are done by myself and Para-Prob Studios. We are offering them. If anybody's interested, please let me know. You do not need to have a podcast. You can be a paranormal team. You want to promote yourself. You have a small business you want to promote. Let me know. And it is a free consultation. So you can hit me up at Para-Prob Studios on Facebook or YouTube, or go to paravidstudios@gmail.com. But Jen, I want to thank you so much.
You did Aaron's video, didn't you?
Aaron Hoffman?
Aaron Wings
I
for
think-
Nationwide Paranormal.
I think so.
I think he did.
I've done too many damn videos.
He sent it to me and said, "Check this out. What do you think?" And I
think I did.
think he said you did. Pretty
I
sure.
think I did.
I'm like
Uh,
99.9% sure he said you did.
I'll have to
See?
see. I'm old. I don't even
See? That's my excuse.
see. I'm old. I don't care. I don't know. Actually, I think so. I think I did. Aaron, I'm sorry, brother. I don't remember. I've done 4 videos today, and I have 2 more to get done.
I think that's
But yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Yep. Yeah, he sent it to me and said, "Look at this," before he posted it.
Yep, that was me. But that was for Paravid Studios. We are officially open, guys. So if you want a free consultation, let me know. But I want to thank Jen again for joining me tonight. Go check out the 2 events she has: the women retreat, para retreat, and the men of the paranormal. There we go. MOP. We're just MOP.
I do. I call it MockCon in my notes. I'm like, that's crazy, but hey.
Hey, it fits. It works. But guys, seriously, go check out Jen's retreats, conventions, whatever you want to call them. And Jen, thank you again. And we need to definitely talk soon.
Well, thanks for having me.
Anytime. You guys have a great night.
Have a good night, guys. Ta-ta.
Oh, I miss talking with Jen. Jen's awesome. But that's gonna be it for us tonight, guys. Yeah, it feels good to be back on Para-Prob. But join us Wednesday at the Para Crew podcast because we have a very special show for you. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but it's definitely one you guys do not want to miss. But before I go, I want to give a special shout out to the people who make all this possible and who have been impacting this community in more ways than what you guys even know. First and foremost, obviously, Parapost Network Central, Brian John. We've said it a couple times. Thank you so much, brother, for allowing me and other amazing podcasts to stream on the Parapost Network Central on Facebook. If you guys haven't already, go check out Parapost. You can download it free on Android or iOS. I have it on my iPhone and I have it on my Note 10, and I also have it saved at parapost.net on my browser here, so I can get it on Parapost anytime I want. Go check it out. It is a hell of a resource and it is free, which is my favorite thing. And then also when you're on Facebook, checking out Jen stuff, checking out Parapost Network Central, go check out Paralinks. They've got a lot of different channels. Paralinks 1, 2, 3, live, plus they're all over. They've got a bunch of different things. And like Steven said earlier, go check out Fear Fest New Orleans. Go check that out, guys. There'll be more details coming out as they come out. You'll hear it from here. You'll hear it from all over. Go check them out. Show them some love. I want to thank, obviously, View Beyond, Aaron Hoffman. If you guys haven't, go check it out. Check this magazine out. It is completely online. It is completely free, and it is a lot of fun. It is a great read. I don't read that much, but I will read a View Beyond magazine. You guys definitely want to check that out. Aaron does an amazing job, brother. You do an amazing job. And obviously, I want to thank Global Ghost Hunt. You guys know the drill with that. Go check it out, globalghosthunt.com. Sign up, guys. Spots are filling up quick. You guys might want to go like now, well, after the show. But go check it out. Seriously, do it. And you guys know I love my P3 family. Nothing but love for you guys. All the support you guys have given me throughout all this. And of course, Maglite for sponsoring not just the Paragroup podcast, but us. Love those guys. I've been using Maglites for years. Go get yourself a Maglite. Just do yourself a favor. Just do it. Because why the hell not? But anyway, that's enough of me running my damn mouth. So there's only one thing left for me to say. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe. And as always, guys, happy awnings.